So as you can see from probably the thumbnail, the title, and hey, I have graduated. I'm going to take this hat off. I just thought I would do a video just for me to like look back on, because right now I can imagine me getting further and further into the future and it's going to be such a blur, because already it is Friday and my graduation was Tuesday and I'm like, whoa, it was like so many days ago. I just want to tell you about the day, and I just want to do a video about it. And if many of you are graduating and you're like, what do I expect? What do I do? Oh my god, what do I wear? I will happily do more videos of like what to wear, because truthfully I struggled so hard. Here is the dress what I wore, and then here is the dress again what I wore on the day, but with flat heels. I did wear it with flat heels. I did wear it with heels, but I ended up getting my sister and my dad to run across to Primark to get me some flat shoes, because oh my god, I didn't think they would hurt me so much. I really didn't. I wore them the day before, like throughout the house, everything was fine, but then on the day there was just a lot of standing about and I was like, oh my god, my feet are killing me, what is going on? So I went to the University of Hull and there was 3 ceremonies in one day. I was very lucky and I was the 10:30 one, so I could go get it done and over with. How can I start this? So in the morning you go and pick up your gown. This is what we do in England, I guess, anyway. I know obviously we do this in Hull. So you go to one specific building, you go pick up your gown, and then you walk across to another building which is in our city centre, and you graduate there. That's the ceremony. You have this, it's crazy, like all your lecturers are wearing these like ridiculous gowns, like the mayor was there on stage, there was all these random like obviously important people who were very high, and the chancellor was there, I think it was the chancellor, and you had all of the guests up on the building, up on the balcony, just so many people there. I didn't realise this, but you had to walk across the stage and I was just like, oh okay. Chancellor, like it was a woman or a guy. I was this woman, and you know, she spoke very proper, and you know, you had to stand for her when she came in, you have to stand for her as she came out. There was this little boy holding like her gown. I was just like, oh my god, this is the craziest thing I think I've ever seen. There was people graduating for masters, people graduating for PhDs, obviously all in sports really, sports sciences, sports medicine, sport rehab, sports coaching. The graduation does take a while, don't get me wrong. Didn't know anyone who I was sat next to because it's literally in alphabetical order, like completely. Right, so as you go up, you're going onto the stage, they have like a red carpet and it's like, ooh, and then there's like a camera at the end because it's on a live stream. You can buy the DVD and it's like, oh, okay. You don't want to fall because of you any high heels or whatever. You don't even have to wear high heels. There was people who just wore flats. I wish I wore my freaking Converse. I so wish I wore my Converse. Freaking out, you're like, oh my god, I'm walking in front of all these friends and family. I'm walking in front of all these people who are graduating and bar. So I was like I was literally like on the 3rd row to begin with. I was like, oh my god, this is going crazy. Anyway, walked past and I thought, oh my god, what if this woman like stops me? What if she shakes my hand or something? Like, I'm so confused. She didn't, but she did go, oh wow, you have really amazing hair. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. Carried on walking, and then I got my certificate. I was like, wow, okay. Oh, adrenaline kicked in. End of the ceremony, the chancellor has to say it is now closed. So she agrees that everyone in that room is eligible. They're eligible to graduate pretty much. She thinks, yeah, brilliant, you've all done great, thumbs up, get graduated, go get a job, you know. But she did a speech before saying it is now closed, everything's done, you can now leave. And she did say, oh, as some of you notice, I do stop people, and she said, I don't have a list of who to stop. She said, I kind of look at you and think, right, okay, I think I'm going to stop this person, and oh wow, okay, like she was just saying like how and why she stops people. So she said, I could have stopped so many of you, I could speak to all of you, but then that would take forever. And then she said in the speech in front of everybody, I love the fact that this course shows so much individuality from the way you look, from what you're wearing. She was like, there was this girl with like amazing bright pink fluorescent shoes all tied up her leg with big massive feathers on the front, and I was like, whoa, where are these shoes from? And she even said, please let me know where you get these shoes from, in a fancy voice. I was like, oh my god. And then she comes out with whether it's from the girl who had multicoloured hair, and I was like, oh my god, this woman is talking about me in her speech. She was like, I wish that I could do hair like that back in my time when I graduated, because that would have been amazing, but I could have stopped the girl with the multicoloured hair. And I'm like, and everyone just went like looked at me. I was like, oh my god. Like walking across the stage, my mum, dad, my sister and Ben was all on the balcony. Ben was watching a film, I'm gonna put that out there. Ben was on Netflix with his earphones in, watching the Magnificent 8, Magnificent 7, I don't know. I was just like, dude, really? He literally took them out, saw me walk past and was like, cool, put his headphones back in. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe he's just done that in my ceremony. As she came out, she passed me and I was on the end, and she walked by and she was like, yes, by the way, that speech was about you. I was like, alright, thank you. She's like, I love your hair. And I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was literally just walking around in a gown, getting all these boomerangs, and I'm just going to start putting up loads of different photos whilst I'm still talking, because it was just an amazing day. And I think anyone who's going to uni, definitely the graduation is just the best, because your family are there, your friends are there, you're graduating with the people who you love and you've got to know over the last few years, and it's just been an incredible experience. And the gown was pretty heavy, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, whoa. Went to the reception, which was in one of our like churches, like in our city centre, and there was like scones and prosecco. Some awards got handed out. There was a lot of awards from people on my course, which was pretty awesome. I didn't get an award, but I just said I'm pretty amazing anyway, so I don't care. My mum, because she was driving, she got me some balloons and stuff, and I got so many gifts, which was so lovely. I'm going to cherish them forever. And after that, I went to go take the gown back after a while, and of course you're allowed to keep your cap. It was £10, so I was like, for a tenner, of course I'm going to keep it. We're quite strict about it, I'm not gonna lie. I got professional photos done, very like, right, I'm gonna place your hair here with my rings. I didn't have this one on because this was actually gifted on the day from my grandma. Engagement ring with this ring, with the plastic scroll. I wasn't expecting that, it's just a fake scroll with a ribbon around it. Excuse me. God! To hold it in a specific way, and she was like, can you just sort of let that go for a minute, like relax your fingers, relax your hands. And she was tilting my rings, making sure my hat was properly in place. When my friend Amy got hers done, hair tassels, some were a little bit lower than some of us, and they actually chopped them. I was just like, oh my god, it was, yeah, it was they're pretty strict about it all really, but I think they want it to be just perfect because you're graduating. So I kind of don't want to find out how much them pictures are going to cost me. And then after that, after I dropped my gown off into my mum's car because she drove, and then she dropped us off on one of our avenues, me, my sister and Ben then went ahead in one of our local bars and we just had a few cocktails. I actually had a lemonade because I was feeling a bit sick. I think the adrenaline really does get to you, building up, and then it's like, you're on a bit of a come down. And I didn't even eat that morning. I was just so like, I'm so nervous, I don't know what to expect. Got to the bar where we had a table booked because we was having food. And I had a really lovely surprise of my nana, which is my dad's mum. She lives on the outskirts of Hull, and she came in with my aunt and uncle, and they surprised me as well, and she got me some lovely gifts. That was my graduation day. It was so lovely. My sister's friend came as well for tea. It was a surreal day, and I'm really glad that I'm doing a video on it because I just get to look back to this and be like, oh yeah, just to reminisce. Yeah, I just had like the best day. If you're graduating soon, please let me know, or if you already have graduated, let me know when and where and what uni you went to, or college if you're all the way in America, other parts of the world than other than England. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to go subscribe to my channel. It would be much appreciated if you did do that. And yes, I'll see you on my next video. I love you lots. Bye.